So what we've got here is a couple of Arduinos hooked up to sensors, and they're being displayed on an LCD display. So that one there is a thermocouple sensor, which is just laying there on the table, and there's a K-type thermocouple that is capable of reading up to over 1000 degrees Celsius, and that's the same sensor we looked at before on the dot matrix display LED board, and that's reading temperature and humidity. Now, to show you how you construct these things with Arduino, you can see there in the foreground there's a little Arduino unit. I haven't got it sitting by itself. I don't have any spare ones at the moment. I've got these ones on my educational boards, and you can get various shields that plug into the Arduino boards, and they sit on top and they bring extra functions into use. So if you plug this board on top, it's made to have a SD card go in there, and then if you've got temperature being logged, like that one there has got an SD card in it, it's got the stack of shields on there, so that thermocouple temperature reading would be getting recorded, and I can program it to record to the SD card, put a timestamp with it, so date and time and the temperature it reads, and I can choose whether it wants to read 10 times a second or once every 2 minutes or once a day if I want. To make it easier for when you're using the class, for the kids to see what readings are being recorded, you use a SD shield. So again, you can just plug that down, they're stackable, the shields can stack on top of each other, and you can use that shield to make it so that it will display what the sensor is reading. And there's all sorts of sensors you can use. This one here, an ultrasonic distance sensor, so that pulses out sound, and if you have something that will reflect the sound, it'll bounce back off of it, and the time that it reads the time it takes, and you can get a distance reading. There is things like this, which is a touch sensor, so I can touch it at different points, and the Arduino will be able to read that and tell where I'm touching. There's the range of sensors is basically anything you can get in industrial measurement, so pressures. You can use accelerometers, and I'll show you one of them in a minute. Sound, I've got sound one set up. Temperature, you can use laser rangefinder for distance. There's a whole range of sensors you can use, and do essentially what they do in industry to measure your processes.